Hey Pumpkin, just so you know, my timbers will never be shivered by a damn screenshot. And if you saved it, congratulations. Now you have the exact quote, and I'll say it again without blinking. Oh, you thought you caught me slipping, etc.? No, baby, you just captured me being consistent. If I said it once, I'll say it twice. I've seen me do it, probably louder the second time. Take your screenshot and highlight the part that stung so everybody knows why you're mad. Don't delete, I don't deny, and I don't. What I meant was, think I give a fuck if you have a screenshot? Laminate it. Put it on a billboard. Stitch it on a quilt. It won't change one syllable. I won't be making excuses why I said shit. If I said it when I was drunk, I'll say it when I'm sober. Tired, hungry, in the middle of a Target checkout line. See, I'm consistent like that. Take your screenshots, post them, frame them, archive them, make a little scrapbook titled Times Jesse Didn't Give a Fuck. See, unlike the vast majority of you that, if I may say, are softer than baby shit, I say what I mean and I mean what I say. Put it on a t-shirt, I really don't care. Those two little buttons on the side of your phone really ain't that scary. As a matter of fact, here's something you can screenshot and take back to hater headquarters. Toodles.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's the star of our show, direct from the bar,
Pimpy, Pimpy.
That's Jessie. I love her. She's funny, but I understand what the point she's trying to make, and I support her 100%. All right, there's a lot of questions coming up about what's going on in Iraq, so let's go ahead and get into this. Before we get started, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I certainly do appreciate it. Now, we went over this before. This article's, look at Sudani officially withdraws candidacy for the next term as Iraq's prime minister. Iraq's PM Sudani withdraws bid for a second term, coalition says. I bring that up because people can tell me, no way, al-Sudani's not out of it. No, look, I agree with that, okay? But, you know, if I'm looking at percentage-wise about who's going to be the PM, you know, I'm looking something like 15% chance that al-Sudani will be the PM. 85% of the chance that Maliki is going to beat it. I said this before, just because Trump doesn't like Maliki and he's making all kinds of threat to Iraq over Maliki becoming the prime minister, doesn't mean that Trump won't negotiate and work with Maliki. He's done it before with people that he doesn't agree with people that are adversaries, with people that are so-called enemies. He'll start negotiating with them. And so, as big of a snake as Maliki is, as much as Trump don't give a shit who you are, as long as you are willing to work with him, I'm just saying there's always a possibility that you'll see Maliki there as prime minister for a third damn term. Coordination framework, the bloc's position have changed, and the next phase will witness the birth of a strong government. Said a leader of the coordination framework confirmed on Wednesday that the framework's forces are proceeding with the formation of a strong government capable of meeting the requirements of the current stage and serving the citizens, indicating that the process of forming the government will not depend on the participation of the former Speaker of the Parliament, al-Abbasi, and his party, or their non-participation. And this is their decision, and their opinion is respected, whether they choose to participate or remain outside of the formation. This is very interesting because al-Abbasi, I knew, would be selected to be the Speaker of the Parliament. That's a position that they get to appoint people to, and al-Abbasi and his family have held that position for a long time. So it looks here like they're stating that al-Abbasi is not participating in the formation of the government. My guess is because he's sticking with the United States and supporting their decision to be against Maliki being the prime minister. Now again, we have not heard anything official as Maliki being the prime minister, but it certainly looks like they're moving forward as if he is the prime minister. The winner told Baghdad today that the framework is not afraid of the issue of the blocking third related to the election of the president of the republic. It will proceed with assigning Maliki to form the government, and that's exactly what it looks like they're doing. Despite whether we support him or not, whether you like him or not, whether you believe he's going to be the prime minister or not, they are definitely forming the government. And it's going to be formed around whatever Maliki likes. But their positions have changed today, and thus the process will move forward as soon as the Kurdish forces agree amongst themselves as a candidate for the position of president of the republic. Well, they can say it's changed, but we're still just waiting to see what happens. He added that the political experience in Iraq has proven that there's no final constant in positions, and the positions are subject to change according to new data and understandings, and this makes the way clear for the formation of the next government if the issue of the presidency of the Republic is settled between the Kurdish forces. Do you see what they're saying? Everything is subject to change whenever it wants to. During the previous session, the process of electing the president of the Republic witnessed repeated setbacks due to conflict with the Kurdish parties over the position on the one hand, and the disagreements between the Shiite and the Sunni blocs over the formation of the next government on the other hand, which is exactly what we're running into again. As the Constitution requires that the presence of 2/3 of the members of the House of Representatives to hold a session to elect president, which gives the major bloc a tool of pressure by disrupting the quorum at crucial moments. Do you see what it's saying here? It gives the major blocs the tool of disrupting the quorum. They can just not show up and you won't have a quorum to move forward as a government. And this is what they did before al-Sudani got there. On more than one political occasion, the so-called blocking third was used to obstruct the election of the President of the Republic and postpone the resolution of the issue of the Prime Minister, whether by forces seeking to impose their conditions in the negotiations or parties trying to prevent specific candidates from reaching power, which plunged the country into a crisis of political vacuum that lasted for months and affected economic and service conditions, which is exactly the direction we're heading in right now. Today, the coordination framework, according to the statements by the leaders, is trying to present a different picture based on reassuring its audience that the constitutional path will not be held again at the obstacle of the third, while betting that the Kurdish parties will reach an internal settlement on the presidential candidate, which will open the doors to assigning Maliki and forming a new government, even if Halabasi and his party choose the position themselves in the opposition instead of participating in the power. This is what I was saying. Maliki is a snake. You can see they're already moving forward as if Maliki is going to be the appointed prime minister. But again, I'm just saying it's not been set in stone yet. We need them to make that announcement before it's set in stone. But it absolutely positively looks like that's what they're going to do, which in my opinion is not good for Iraq. Anyways, I look forward to hearing from you. Leave a comment down below. I'm out.